do you find yourself wanting to make up for lost time socially and exploratively in a
Mm.
sense, whereby you think because you've given so much of your life to the bodybuilding cause
Yeah,
that you now think, you know what, I'm going to try and fill in the gaps.
absolutely, absolutely. I'm out more frequent, and I moved house a couple of weeks ago back to my local area where the boys are, and it's been great. That that instant kind of removal of a grey cloud when I was living. Not that it was bad where I was living before, but I was quite isolated. I moved there because I was with my partner at the time, and I moved there because it was next to my gym, Crayford, and that's where we all trained. But then one, we separated, and then two, I didn't compete anymore. So I'm like, well, what the fuck am I doing here? What am I realistically doing here? So I messaged my landlord and said, like, I need to get out of here quickly. So since moving back, I've become not like a yes man. Like, I'm not just out every night and getting pissed. But I went out last night, went out on Saturday. I'm going out this Saturday. But it's just normal life, and I think your bodybuilding kind of creates the image that isn't normal. Like, being sociable isn't normal when it is. It's totally fine for to kind of adopt this non-Gary V approach of doing Monday to Friday. There's nothing wrong with working a Monday to Friday. That's what I do now. I do all my check-ins from Monday to Friday, and I have the weekends free. That's a normal life, and that makes me happy. And I'm not going to be pressured by a soundbite from a business guru that says I've got to work Sunday and Saturday. So it's just not me. So I'm definitely making up for lost time. I did push it a little bit when I was bodybuilding. I still would go out and I'd try to be sociable, and I'd have like a, I don't know, like a soda water lime kind of thing. But then it's just not the same. You go out with your friends and they're getting drunk, and you think, oh, I'm going home, boys. So I would try and get out, but I've stayed close friends with my lot for years, and they're very supportive, which is important. When I was bodybuilding, they were always there. But I'm definitely at a point now whereby, you want to go for a beer? Yeah, I'm there. So yeah, I do feel like I'm making up for a little bit of lost time.
And you found it's made its way back into your life in a healthy way rather than a
Absolutely.
self-destructive, let's fully send it to make up for lost time sort of way.
Yeah, and look how many and that's, I was scared when I did make that shift from bodybuilding that I'd lose, a core demographic. I would lose a lot of people here, and it wasn't the case at all. I've probably lost a few diehards, like a few comments like, "Oh, if where's the bodybuilding gone?" It's like, well, I've discussed where it's gone, mate. Like, I've not changed as a person, but it almost opens a whole new world, because people want to be able to eat well, lose weight, socialize, and have the occasional drink, and it's so doable. You can still get into shape, but we've been kind of we've this there's been like this illusion that we can't do that. Like, in order to look good, you have to get rid of that, and it's just not the case at all. So I suppose it's nice for me to document this now, and I made a point last week in saying I've got a holiday in 12 weeks, and I want to give an insight into my life. Of, look, I went out on Monday, and I went out on Saturday and had a couple of drinks, but I'm still in the gym and I'm still training, I'm still sleeping and eating well. It's doable.